There's no place to escape to.
This is the last street.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
Here we go again. Hey,
Mamma mia.
Here we go again.
Go again.
Mamma mia.
Oh no,
Here
you're
we
melting,
go
Marcus.
again.
Marcus, you're
Here we
stressing
go
it.
again.
Henry is melting.
Here we go again. Mamma mia. Here we go again.
Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're having a fine Tuesday. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you so much for giving to our Patreon. We can say that now because this is exclusive for now. So thank you all. How has everyone's week been? Henry, you go first.
You.
Okay, Marcus, how was your week been? Okay. Well,
Think you're good? You excited you started the show like this?
How was your week been? Yeah? That? Isn't that funny? I actually asked you that to tell you mine has been great. Isn't that fun?
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Hey, your cousin Georgia Kissel's in the chat again.
Georgia? Yeah. Thank you.
I understand. I'll tell you what.
there are 3 Kissels in America. There are 3. One ran for Congress in Colorado. He was some Republican douche. And then there was another one that I think is on the run for some series of felonies in me. So that is it. And
Georgia
then, of course,
Kissel
my
is in there.
immediate family.
And I tell you what, if she is a family member, what she's talking about is technically legal in several states.
I don't think it is legal in several states. I think they turn a blind eye in certain states. That's incest at its best. All right. Well, I don't want to talk about that.
You already did.
Today is
Sleazy Dan, Henry won Civ. He's right. I won my game in Civ this week on the
Oh
Twitter.
my God. If you
Killed
even
everybody.
start to talk about what you're doing is beating the computer. What I'm doing on my Madden stream is beating human beings.
I'm going to beat a human being.
No, you can't do that unless it's on stream. But I am destroying lives for my Madden stream. I scored 70 points on a fellow named Piss Chips, and I did a great job, Marcus. And we got a lot of folks watching it. I'm sitting there, and you know what it is, Henry? You know what I'm teaching people, Marcus? You know what I'm teaching people? Perseverance. Even if you're down, stay in the game. It's not over till the final whistle blares.
That's what we used to call playing for pride. When you were beating someone 45, 55, 65 to nothing, you just tell them, lay down, boys. It's time to play for pride.
Time to play for pride. And if you're up by 70 points, people say, oh, take it easy on them. No.
Always grind somebody.
No.
The most important lesson you could teach somebody sometimes is to have their faces smashed into the grass and then rubbed. Because what happens is that you learn that you don't like that feeling. So you have to go and fight harder the next time. And I'm just talking about fucking improv comedy.
I think what you're actually, you seem to be talking about a vicious cycle of abuse.
Yes. It's called show business.
However, what that will also give you is a healthy dose of spite. Because then you will have spite for the person who shoved your face into the ground over and over again. It told you you're not good enough. You're not good enough. Your ideas are good enough. Your ideas are
and
stupid.
that rock,
stupid.
the rock becomes this big. This is the chip on your shoulder. And at every meeting you show up like this. And like, let me fucking tell you why we're doing this show today.
I'll never
tell you why we're doing a fucking show.
I know exactly who bullied me. I know their faces. I know their names. If I ever go back to Stevens Point, Wisconsin and get political office, I'm going to put them in prison. I was horrible what they did to me. I had
Sell
to push
their homes.
I did the dime drill in high school. One of the worst. I don't think you can do it anymore.
You got to
put a dimer on the toilet bowl.
The goal is you go in there, you rezone where their homes are, and you bulldoze the whole fucking block.
Yes.
And you make sure nobody can fucking live there. I can't get into level 4 of your script writing class? Well, guess what? I'm glad your fucking school's a fucking parking lot now.
Absolutely. My entire mayoral campaign for Stevens Point, Wisconsin will be spite.
Dave will
Spite's what's driven us to this point right now. Spite has been the driving force of my entire professional career. It's why we are sitting here doing this fucking show right now is because of our spite. And definitely my spite. My spite's pretty fucking large and pretty deep.
And Marcus,
spice it.
Absolutely.
Black.
Marcus, you're so healthy the way that your asshole bleeds and the way that you don't really take normal poops and the way you're so angry you can't even eat.
Tell you this, I've been eating a lot more spinach. I've been eating spinach every single night. My asshole hasn't bled in months, and I'm taking normal poops every day now. It's great.
All right.
Yeah, well, I was just eating like an idiot.
What were you eating? Just bricks that you would chip off the wall of your apartment? What were you eating?
I was putting the wrong gas in my tank. See, I was
saying this to
putting
you. When you
unleaded
just,
in
because
there.
I
I'm a
told this to
diesel
you
engine.
because you every week you had your chicken parm and your vindaloo, and I knew for a fact that was ripping through your British guts.
Don't forget about the Urn Brew, which is a Scottish beverage that I don't even think is legally allowed to be sold anywhere else, and all of the gummies.
Well, hey, I got 2 Iron Brews in my fridge right now. Right now, I am chomping on some Lucozade. It's full of glucose. It's powered by glucose. I stick to my roots. I stick to my British roots. Found out today one of my grandparents is 100% British. Wow. So, hey, I am, yeah, I'm fucking British.
Yeah, you could almost the Queen. So you need to apologize for what they said to Meghan Markle.
Yeah,
it's a bad time to be British. It's a bad time to be
better apologize.
I want to thank whoever made this. By the way, this is the Scungili Man mug. I'm just drinking simple soda water out of it, but it's very sweet. So thank you for whoever made that. All right. Well, it's my mandate. I have a few good videos and then some other ones. So let's play this video here. Now, this is I don't even know how to describe it. You never know.
Also, I just want to let you know the chat. I am looking at you. So congrats.
We see you. We see you. You never know when you scream out a bus window what's going to happen.
You don't.
And let's just take a look at what happened when this, I'm going to say, luckiest man alive decided that he loved that man's jacket. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see.
Marcus, I love you, says Jamie Boo.
Okay, not getting any sound. There we go.
Whoa. Whoa, fuck yes! Holy fucking shit!
You got to rewatch it to really get it. So the guy is talking to a man. I love your jacket. But then you look at what the jacket is, and it's actually double flamethrowers.
Yeah, man, this is fucking cool as hell. Is this real?
Well, it's Russian, so it happened. Wait a second. But is it real?
So we are watching.
No,
it's not real. We're not watching a homeless man get incinerated.
You don't think this is real? This is not real? I think it could be real.
No, this is pretty old video.
You've seen this video?
Yeah, of course I've seen this video.
My God,
I have not. Fat Elvis, hello.
Great jacket. Where can I get one? Whoa!
That's fucking I mean, that looks vaguely real.
It does seem real to me. And is the fire not real? Yes, it is. Is the people not real? Yes, they are. Is the bus not real? Yes, it is. What doesn't make it real?
Oh, let me see.
A script?
It's from a movie called Hardcore Henry.
Oh, that's from Hardcore fucking Henry. I didn't know that. That movie fucking. I have never seen it. I wanted to see it. I was afraid to see it because I heard it gave people headaches.
I didn't. That was from Hardcore Henry, huh?
Hardcore Henry.
That was in the movie theaters. I didn't know that. I thought that was a very unique YouTube clip. Well, you never know what's going to happen here on the LPN stream. But isn't that nice? This is why be very
Everyone's
careful.
saying it's Hardcore Henry. Yes, it's absolutely Hardcore Henry. Absolutely. Also, yes. Natalie Jean's podcast is coming out next week on March 17th.
Absolutely. Someplace underneath. It's all about the perineum.
No, it's not.
Which is very interesting. By the way, I'm so happy that Natalie's focused just on the taint.
No.
I am she's so brave, and I love that. And tell her for me, Henry.
It's the unexplored region of the human.
Both of us. Yeah.
Well, oh my goodness, that's a horrible segue for this, so I'm not even going to say it.
What? What?
What? I was going to say, speaking of unexplored regions, but that wouldn't make sense for the video that's about to be shown.
Okay. Because this is not about taints.
No, it's just that's a horrible segue. That is, but let's just play the Junior America show.
You're the host.
Let's
what
just
is the
see.
Junior America show?
This is Wisconsin beauty pageants at its prime.
I'm Megan Art. I'm from Nakusa, Wisconsin. I'm 9
Woo!
years old and I'm happy to be here.
She's 9 going on 45.
She's having a great time. Look at this. Watch this. This is Whoa! There it is.
I don't like this.
It's cute.
What is this?
It's an adorable
Rudolph, and I'm from right
Wisconsin
here in
perversion of a
Milwaukee.
beauty concert.
Most unfuckable kid.
I'd like to
No. Well, I don't even know. I can't not say no. Stop it. They're fine children.
Bye.
Here's Angela.
Whoa.
I don't like this.
What is that?
What are they doing this?
Because it's Wisconsin. They're trying to be cool.
Yeah, I mean,
What are they doing?
Someone did their hair real nice.
This is Junior America.
Let's hear for
Flan Shazam says the guy who took my virginity could come multiple times if I fingered his taint.
Okay, very nice. Thank you for saying that over that footage there, Henry. And that is what I'm talking about. Beauty pageants, air quotes, beauty pageants. They don't have to be all about the flash and the skin. It's about the mind. You know, there's nothing wrong with being fully covered.
But why are they turning around and showing their butt?
That is for the principal. I don't know what that's all about. I will never understand how we live in a society that sexualizes children, and that's disgusting. But I thought that was nice because you see Honey Boo Boo. You see the young girl that was dead in Colorado.
JonBenet Ramsey.
JonBenet Ramsey.
And look what she was wearing. And Honey Boo Boo compared to nice.
Yeah, she was dressed like a fucking Las Vegas cocktail waitress.
It's not good for children to be dressed like that. They should be dressed like teachers who are going on the school trip with the kids to the zoo.
Kids should be in suits.
Sure.
Full suits. I like that. Our kids should be necessary. Honestly, they should be put into the uniform of the jobs that they should be given by the government.
What is that? That's what's happening in North Korea. What is the worst outfit your parents ever dressed you in? Obviously, I have the triple lederhosen, and we have pictures of me in triple lederhosen with my brothers, but I was a baby. So it was actually kind of cute. And then everything else was, if Big Johnson met Jesus Christ and became, and he started a t-shirt company, that was also the shirts. I had a lot of punny Christian shirts that were like cool, that no one seemed to like when I walked around.
Yeah.
What was the worst outfit? Honestly, I loved all my outfits because, I mean, mostly I was garbed. I looked just like now. I had, except it was Ghostbusters and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle wear. I remember my big thing was I was obsessed with, as a little boy, I wanted Ghostbuster pants, which were just khaki pants with I thought because I remember the fly scene when Dan Aykroyd gets his dick sucked by that ghost? Yeah. I didn't know that's what that was. But I love the idea of having a fly for some reason as a little kid. I thought it was so fun to be able to stand, because normally my pants would have to come all the way down to the ground for me to piss. But then it would be so much fun to have the fly that you could just open. I thought that was like the coolest thing in the world.
My favorite shirt when I was a kid was it was like Miami Vice, but they were mice, and it said Miami Mice.
That's honestly
cute as
amazing.
hell.
That's an incredible shirt. It deserves
that was
to be
my favorite
worn.
shirt.
It deserves to be worn to this day.
But people keep bringing up the dashiki, but that was not a childhood outfit.
No, that was college.
Purchased that dashiki high in a store in Tallahassee.
As someone who is almost 40 years old, I can tell you life begins at 40. So in college, Henry, you're
an embryo?
You are. You are now. Both you are. I'm about to be birthed out of the canal of life, reborn again.
Huh.
Think about this. Does it mean
Life
you get
begins
to
at 40.
breastfeed
I read
again?
it.
If you're a baby at 40 again, do we get to breastfeed one last round? Come on.
No, we are not doing the breastfeeding. My mom already was like, enough, after I was 3 years old. And,
yeah, when you showed up at 14, just been like, Mom, I need my cereals dry.
By the time we hit 40, but can we breastfeed on you?
Depending on how, the
Where's that milk at?
Yes,
Keep
depending
going.
on all the surgeries, I'll get some things implanted into me, and I'll get them pushed out. I'll be a fembot for you.
I honestly think that is a good way to open up either some form of show, some sort of presentation where you just go like, you just see the Kissel with the two heads on either side, just kind of bobbing outside, and then it's the two of us who are like, thanks, Auntie Kissel.
I remember one of the first pair of pants that I ever bought was the Batman pants, the Zumba Batman pants. Big deal. I bought those. Yeah, all right.
Good.
Well, did you guys, I don't know if this video is appropriate or not, but did you guys know that horse kill other animals?
Horses?
What?
Yeah. Horses can be vicious.
This is a brutal video. There's no fun. There's no sound in it.
No,
it's not funny.
Do you remember that video we used to show at the live shows that we had to stop showing because people hated it so much, even though as much as we love that video where that horse just straight up eats that baby chick, the baby chicken, and the horse just fucking eats it. And we used to show it, and people like fucking hated it. The only people who loved it, and I'll always love this city for this, the only people who loved it was Baltimore.
I was going to say it's gotta be Baltimore.
We showed it in Baltimore, and everyone in Baltimore was like, yeah! Everyone else hated it.
It's the sound. It was the sound of the horse's teeth consuming the duckling
and you could hear. I believe it was a little. Maybe it was a duckling or a chicklet.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And
you could
just hear.
That's right.
Like,
that's a hard bite too, man. Because I know horses can bite.
I understand. I am complicit in all decisions that the network makes, but I will push back. I do believe that I said that video wasn't fun.
You didn't like that video.
But then we did show it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't about us. It was for the people.
It was for the people. Yeah, it was part of the reason why that Seattle show was so awful. They really didn't like it in Seattle. They really hated it.
Really bad.
But it had gone so well in Baltimore.
It always does. I had a notification on my Citizen app the other day that said "woman bit by horse." That's
what are you gonna do? Well, let's watch the footage.
The cops on that.
Let's watch the.
Yeah, what are the cops gonna do?
Shoot the horse. Let's watch the video of this horse. It appears to be killing a sheep. I don't know. It's just really, there's no sound, so we can feel free to talk over it. But look at the size of that horse, and then
it's a
look
horse.
what it does here. Look at this.
Whoa!
Holy fucking! Holy fucking shit!
All right, that's basically the whole thing.
No, I want to watch that again from the top. Holy fucking shit! Why is he going after that fucking with a sheep? You fuck his wife?
I have no idea if the horse is married or not. All I know is I didn't know they could do this, and it scared me. Look at that.
Well, that's the thing, is that the sheep was already down. The sheep was like laying on the ground, and the horse just grabbed it by its teeth and just made sure it was dead.
I don't know. Maybe it stole the horse's peanut butter so it could no longer talk on camera. I have no clue what happened. I don't know why the sheep was being so brutalized, but you just don't see the horse do something quite as aggressive as that. And it's a beautiful horse.
It is a beautiful horse.
Do horses play? Like how? Because like,
well, they play football according to the Budweiser commercials.
Wow.
But
not done with it.
Jesus Christ. Now, my question is, because like this looks like, is he playing with that sheep?
No,
like,
he's definitely killing it, Henry.
But no, you know how like tigers, they can play, but then they don't know that they're killing a cop.
He's not Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Yeah, a horse isn't like it's not like a carnivore, like a tiger. It's a herbivore. I don't know why I've never seen a horse do that before. That's amazing.
You got to get that fucking the sheep stiffed on its weed, man. It's a herbivore. And the sheep was the drug dealer. So
wow,
there are so many fun videos.
People are all saying cancel the horses. Cancel horses.
I don't know. I just don't know what a sheep could have possibly done to a horse to deserve such brutal treatment.
Well, according to this article on equestlife.com, horses usually attack. The most common reason why a horse will attack is if it's scared.
Sure.
I'm not going to scare a horse ever again.
Horse. Yeah. Never spook a horse.
Or sexual aggression, but that's mostly just them attacking other horses when there's mares around, and there's something to nail.
If I die with a rock hard horse chewing me up and throwing me up into the sky like I'm a basketball about to be dunked by LeBron, I am not going to be happy.
If only. Someone just said here they just watched a horse throw a goat 9 feet.
I think we just watched a sheep. I mean, we should almost show horse videos every week. One horse video every week of them killing something.
Actually, it is not just fear, it's fear of predation, because horses are prey animals, they're herbivores, so that means that horse probably killed that sheep because it thought that the sheep was going to eat it.
See?
That horse has body dysmorphia.
No, that horse has problems with little creatures from hell. Because that sheep was just like, fuck you, big horse. What are you going to do, big horse? And the horse is like, do I have to do this? I don't even want to do this. I don't want to do this, but I must.
New equalizer. I forgot I had this.
Oh, my goodness. Please don't pull out a massive illegal gun.
No,
did you get a gun?
No, not yet. Soon. No. Where is it?
I am going to pat you down for the gun registration. I am mostly German. I can get your registration, and you better go through the process. Thank you, Henry. Now, see, this is what pisses off the goat. This is what pisses off the horse.
Your butt looks pretty good in those jeans, Henry. Usually there's nothing there, but those are pretty good.
Thanks, Marquise.
Do you have something to show us?
I have a question.
Yes, I do. I'm looking for it. Yes.
I have a question for any animal experts in the audience, actually. Do animals sometimes put other animals out of their misery?
Oh, like a euthanasia,
yes.
Or is there a Kevorkian
because I've
animal
seen,
out there?
Because my brother, it's sad. My brother had 2 dogs that were like best of friends all of their life, and then one day the bigger dog just snapped and like ragdolled the smaller dog until it was dead.
Henry?
Yeah.
And apparently the littler dog was sick. So I wonder,
Henry, you cough in front of me 3 times. I'm taking you down.
Maybe animals have a sense that they can put an animal down before it's in too much pain. I don't know.
Dogs can be treacherous, man. I had a dog growing up. His name was Trout. lived 14 years.
That's
He
cute.
used
Name
to-
after another animal.
Yeah, because we got him at a trout farm. He was the best dog. He was the best dog until Georgie. But he used to lead other animals to their death on the nearby highway. He used to lead other dogs to their death on that because he would every other dog that we would get run over because I grew up on this curve, in the middle of a fucking cotton field.
Flap Daddy Kendall says
other
dogs
would
commit
be
suicide.
fucking killed over and over again.
Arf, arf, you want to play Frogger? Arf, arf, arf. I gotta find some dogs that know how to play Frogger as good as me. My friends keep on dying.
Do you remember Good Son? Do you think the dogs ever lead a bunch of things to the edge of the highway and go, "Do you think you can fly?"
I think what he was doing is he was leading the dogs just to the edge of the road, and then he was running across right before the car came. The other dogs that were stupid were chasing after him, and so the car would hit the fucking dog and kill it.
Whoa!
Wow, that is malicious.
Yeah, we lost 5 dogs.
Murder.
You killed 5
dogs?
We lost a lot of You lose when you grow up in the country. You lose dogs all the time. Because the dogs just show up because everyone's dropping off their fucking. What everyone would do is they would drop all their fucking dogs off by our house. So we get all these strays. We take care of them, of course, because they're good dogs. But then fucking Trout get sick of their shit and would lead them to the highway and murder them. That's how Velma died. That's how Scruffy died.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Did you name them all after like Scooby-Doo type creations?
No, that was just Velma and Scruffy.
Everything is just grinding up these dogs for food.
He did stop once he hit 10. He stopped eating dog food and only ate food that he killed himself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
he became Joe Rogan.
And there were
He's a man's man.
And like a 10-mile radius all around the house, there were dogs that looked like him everywhere. Prodigious breeder. Wonderful dog. And then just calmly died in his sleep when he was 14 or 15.
So I think
scary as fuck.
He used to talk to me when I came home from school.
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Yeah,
did he talk to you, or are you the son of Sam?
You go.
That's not talking. That's not talking, Mr. Berkowitz. That's a dog making dog noises. Probably happy to see you, though. Probably.
He was very happy to see me. Happy to see me every time I came home.
Actually, everyone's Bonesaw. I've been listening to 10 years of Marcus content, and he hasn't once mentioned this story in the past. I am surprised.
Yeah, especially with all the animal news we used to do on Roundtable of Gentlemen. But I guess
I'm pretty sure I talked about Trout.
No, you never did. You never talked about how you had a serial killer dog. Yeah, I would remember Trout.
Interesting.
I think what I would say is that Trout, of all of the serial killers types, he reminds me of a killer nurse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because he let other things kill it.
An angel of death. Well, I contain multitudes.
Okay.
I think the most serial killer dog is probably the Beagle.
That's true. The Beagle Chihuahua. That's what I have with Jerry. Yeah.
We had a Beagle named Daisy, and it snuck into my sister's room and ripped her earlobe off.
What the fuck?
But it was like, I think, but this is typical of Beagles. I think not the earlobe thing, but the irascibility of a Beagle, and it's like they're very.
This is why I've been saying this for so freaking long. I can't even tell you. Tap dancing shoes for dogs. I am not going to be snuck up on by a damn dog. Okay, it's not happening. But this is definitely reminding me that humans, we have to fight back. And this video, this is going to be Girl Punches Tree. Fernando, Girl Punches Tree is the video. This girl.
All right, some people are saying they have heard Trout. They have heard a story about Trout before.
Yeah, no,
I'm sure Trout's been mentioned. It was the mass murder that wasn't mentioned. So let's just take a look at this young girl do something that none of us could do. And I think she's like 10. But anyway, I just thought it was impressive. Again, it's not funny at all, but maybe we could talk about it.
Yeah, it's just a picture of a child. Okay.
It's not a picture of a child. It's a moving. You'll see what she can do.
Oh, it's one of those GIFs.
It's not a GIF. Also, is it GIF or GIF? That's how your conversation could go on forever.
GIF.
So you see there's a tree there. She's shadowboxing the tree, but then watch. How does she do this next step here? See, she starts punching it. And
it's
you
a
would
dead
think,
tree.
No. It's a tree.
No,
and look at that. That is not a dead tree. That's a very alive tree. No, look what she's doing to that alive tree.
That's the
can't
deadest
believe
tree I've ever seen in my life.
You think that's a dead? Could you punch that tree down?
It's like a paper mache tree.
Yeah.
It's not a paper mache tree. This young girl. Yesterday was International Women's Day. This young girl is absolutely destroying this very much alive tree. Look at that tree.
That's a dead tree.
Look at all the wood.
Dead tree.
Look at all the wood. I don't see a plaque that says I'm dead. I don't see a toe tag on it.
One of these. Do you remember the orphan that was 45 years old?
No, you guys, I watched this video.
The orphan story.
She hasn't. I haven't heard word about her in a while.
None of you guys could do this, even if the tree is dead. Okay.
Yeah, man. I'd use I'd use a saw, dude.
Yeah, bro.
No,
I use a hammer.
Is, no, you fucking. The point is the will of the spirit. The point is she saw a tree, she saw it as an obstacle, and she just used her 2 fists to punch it down.
I just use a bigger piece of wood.
Yeah,
a fucking stick, like just to get a stick, because like forest like full of sticks.
I use a pair of fucking scissors, dude.
Yeah, I bet you guys would probably dress the tree up as a sheep and try to get a horse to attack it.
I just say that's
with your wacky ideas.
Knife. So I just use this knife. This knife take that tree down. This knife take that tree down easy.
I actually don't think that knife would take that tree down, and nor would those scissors. I think only an 11-year-old girl could have taken that tree down.
But honestly, think about
stone.
You get that little girl, and you know how they do the fucking the what's his putts
to catch a predator
things. Yeah,
I would love to watch
her set. She's a good honey. What a honey trap.
Well,
I don't want to say that about a little girl, but the idea you should, because she's just like, I ain't got no parents, nobody looking for me. I ain't got no parents.
Yeah, are you auditioning
for me? And then right to the fucking guy's dick.
I would love that. Well, let's watch this then. Speaking of women and women who can fight, this video you might be a little bit more impressed by this video. This woman has the world's fastest punch. And this is true. You will see the video. If you're not impressed by this, you don't even know jiu-jitsu. And I've said that before. You don't even know.
We're not Chris Gethard. Chris Gethard is the one who does jiu-jitsu.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he likes to wrestle.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I did
him. Okay,
I did Tai Chi for a semester in college.
That is no speed
what,
up.
Really?
That is. I could totally see Marcus doing Tai Chi.
Yeah, I've been doing it again.
That's no speed. Okay, so you think that might be speed up?
You make your fist.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. You are not even gonna see her punch this guy.
Ooh,
but look what happened. But look what happened. This guy is like, what? Oh my God! There it is. It's the world's fastest punch. She did it. Hello. Look at that.
Oh, God, that's so cool.
You tell me that's not awesome, Henry. You tell me you could do that. You might be the fastest man within 10 feet. She got the fastest hands in the world.
Punch him in the head. Punch him in the fucking head.
Yep.
That's got to be sped up. That has to be sped up.
Video recorded in the field, so there's a whole bunch of stuff that says
they're just saying stuff. This all means nothing.
You think she's lying? You want to tell her she's lying? Why don't you go?
No, I don't want to speak to a woman.
No, she's saying you have a tiny penis. I love it. Let's do it again. All right, let's do it again.
I think that was real. I'd say that's real.
All right, let's go back.
This movement is in. Look, you can see there's like you could actually she's too fast to be caught on camera. It's transparent.
It's incredible. Let's see her punch him, Fernando. Can we see that one more time? Just the chest pump here. She's getting ready. Okay, cool. Ooh, I've always wanted to have a fight.
Zeppeli.
No, it's gonna be a cool.
Do you remember Zeppelis?
Oh yeah, I love Zeppelis. Whoa!
No, that's not sped up at all.
That dude is shook. She's the fastest hands in all of the world. You imagine that? His reaction time was even delayed because it was so fast.
Yeah, he'd moved after the punch.
He would be moving faster. He's got to stop doing this. All right.
Yeah, who is this woman?
World's fastest hands, man. She's a superhero. You don't want to get in trouble with her. That's all I know.
No, I don't want to be fucking anywhere near her, dude.
No.
I don't want to be fucking. I don't want to be there when she's punching and kicking. Who's that other guy?
I would love to be there when she's punching and kicking. I would love to watch it. I'll watch some UFC, something like that. But it doesn't seem like she really follows through. I think it's a different style of fighting because the guy didn't fall down or anything. But
he does it.
Yep.
He does get hit. And I will say, more power to her.
Yeah.
She better keep on going. Where's she now?
She made it right here on this stream. And this is probably a pretty big deal.
This is a peak.
This is international. This is
international.
Show.
It's got the potential to be international. That's for sure.
Did you find out anything, Marcus?
Yeah, I found a guy on Reddit named Gellerino that's pretty sure that this is fake.
Oh,
That's
he
Reddit's.
said-
But Reddit, there's a key that you hit
and
that says
he
fake,
uses
fake.
but
on
he
Reddit.
actually does a lot of math.
Oh, no.
Which I can't check, and that's the thing is that when someone does a lot of math, you know they're right because they did a lot of math. You know.
I don't know if that's true. There's a lot of cultures that have done a lot of math that has led to a lot of bad stuff.
Kissel knows.
He's talking about meters and hours and body mass.
Oh
and
my
kilograms.
God. Oh, God.
Nanometers. He's talking about a whole lot of stuff. That,
oh my God, the nano is so
Nanometers.
old. You could only have 10 songs on the nano. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Keith Liddell has the world's fastest punch, registered at 45 miles per hour.
It's Keith Liddell, not Chuck Liddell, huh?
Keith Liddell.
Is Keith Liddell? Is that his like driver?
Well, there was a UFC fighter named Chuck Liddell.
I know Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
No, Keith Liddell. He's from Chicago.
Chicago.
Where's this guy? Oh, people keep asking about the video that I didn't show last week. I am sprucing it up, but I will be debuting it on my stream because it was deemed too hot for our careers.
Too hot. Well, speaking of hot, sex. Ooh, people love to have it.
I just
sometimes.
love to hear you say it, Kissel. Say it again.
Sex.
Oh yeah, what frothy sex.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
sex. Nothing, because people come
sex.
to last stream. The one thing that people come to last stream for is to get fucking horny.
Yeah.
Well, if this video doesn't make you horny, you don't even have the ability to get horny. Maybe you're on the same drugs I am. Let's do this. This is the male orgasm. It's basically the same video that I show every week, but it's just a fake penis, and you'll see it.
Hey,
Okay,
man.
fun
Whatever
video.
it's got to be. People are
always-
also complimenting your shirt, Marcus, and yours.
Oh,
Marcus.
it was this was a birthday gift
In
from my
men,
wife.
orgasm is considered the
Really
peak
cool.
experience of sexual pleasure.
Oh, very
You're right.
nice.
It is. It's right there in the dick.
Becomes
Yeah.
sexually
Yeah,
aroused,
it's when
the
it's
blood
burning
gets
hot.
pulled up in the erectile
See, I'll
tissue
never
of the
not
penis.
laugh at this stuff.
It leads to the
Ever since I was a
erection of
child. Look at
penis.
that.
The more
The size of that
intense is
thing.
the arousal, the more erect will be the penis.
And then if you're really
As
into it,
arousal
then it gets
continues,
bigger
the
in the
penis cap
microscope.
swells. Muscular tension, heart rate, and
Oh.
blood pressure increase, and breathing
Look at him
becomes
there. He can
heavier.
barely even
At this
see.
point, scrotum
Your
tightens
butt gets harder.
and testes start to leak fluid.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
leaking.
fluid is known as
God.
pre-cum.
It's not
and
leaking.
So just
contains
remember that
alive
when you're about to
sperms.
make your man come, his
Pre-cum
testes
also
are leaking
intensifies
fluid.
arousals and serves
Is-
as lubrication.
Is pre-cum
orgasm
is that a
approaches,
medical term?
Body
Apparently
movement
it's
Dominant.
for
changes,
it's
thrusting
Yeah.
for
becomes rapid.
oh
The blood pressure,
whoa,
heart
that looks
rate,
like a hot
and
dog.
breathing reach their peaks. Intake of oxygen also increases. When
Uh-huh.
orgasm is reached, muscles of hands and feet begin to spasm.
Isn't that
Then,
crazy? That's why you
suddenly,
like
the
after you
release of
come.
sexual
You go,
Yeah, that's what I do. I go, oh yeah.
Rhythmic
But I did not know
contractions
that.
of the muscles at the base of the
See?
penis occur.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
This
past
results in
V
the
pre-cum is why I have an
ejaculation of
8-year-old. Exactly.
Oh my goodness! Don't let the kid
semen
know.
all over the body.
No, that's
Yes,
cute.
After
full
orgasm, the
Exonia. Yeah,
body
this
gets
is very
relaxed.
heteronormative.
A deep sense of relaxation,
Mhm,
enhanced
mhm.
intimacy, and fatigue usually prevails. The
Yep, look at
penis
he's
returns
sleeping
back
now.
to its normal size
Look at
and
this.
color, along with other parts
Oh.
of the body.
Back to the cage.
Before men can reach another orgasm, they need rest
They gotta go to
time
bed.
restore. This restoring
25
time,
minutes.
Science.
also called refractory period, vary in duration and length among men.
I don't know. I've heard some people jerking off 10 times, 15 times in this quarantine, which means that they did not have any time to take a break. And some guys, I've seen the videos. They can go right away into the second round.
Well, it depends on because
Huh?
there's drugs that make you hard again, right? That's where it really is. I feel like that's where I feel for the male porn performer.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
they got to get
very
hard
difficult.
again, and then you
Mm.
got to come again, and it's like it's like how many are we gonna have in the chamber? You can fucking take some pills, you make your ropes thicker.
But you got
Finally
to
got rid of all that SemenX that I've had in my house gathering dust.
Oh, thank God you got rid
Got
of
rid
all
of it.
that.
How did you take all of it, or did you throw it away?
I left it outside.
It's a wet, is it liquid?
Wait,
No,
what
it's
do
a
you
bunch
mean
of pills. Just kind
you
of
left
left it
it- did you-
outside.
Did you take it outside like during like when someone was hanging out in the backyard and you took it and let, hey, everybody look at this SemenX
the
and then you just
SemenX,
put it
I mean-
down. Look at this.
And then it was
Like
gone.
I'm too immature to have this product in my house. Can you see how funny it is?
Well,
Like, stuff like that.
Natalie, the problem is
Yeah.
that Natalie was like, "We are doing our best to have an adult home," and the pile of SemenX bottles that you have, which was I literally had about 10 because they kept sending.
Mm.
They were just I thought it was funny because I put them out.
Yeah, I can get the
like-
humor there because it's a funny pill. It's a pill that makes you have more semen. I mean, that's
semen
pretty funny.
in it.
Yeah.
Which to me, again, I'm the comedian.
Right.
So I'm just
Yeah.
like, do the math,
Well,
do the funny math.
And
But
you
then
know,
she's like, I have like professional friends. People come here.
Yeah.
and they wanted for the SemenX. So and she was like, I don't want anyone coming here anymore.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
all did. Everything was covered in fucking ropes that come in my house.
Yeah.
No,
I
that
remember
seems
that.
like more their problem than yours, Henry.
It was
I
one
know.
of the deleted scenes from the product from all the products that the Joker in '89's Batman when he tainted everything with brand X.
Looks like he's been trying brand X.
Yeah, and that's when your cock forms into a curve, almost like it's smiling.
Actually, also what's weird
Wouldn't
is
that
that
be
when,
nice?
when you take too
Yeah.
much of it and your shit's white.
Oh, you
My
just
shit's
said
white.
come, bro. You shit, you'll come out, bro.
It ain't coming out the
I
front.
don't. All right.
I'm
Well,
making that's vanilla. I'm making vanilla.
well, you are just the happiest young boy ever, but you've got to leave this Greyhound station. This next video has no sound either, but for the ladies, this is a fingering video. It's not a finger, there's no vagina in it, I promise you. But this is how do
it's
you
an
do it?
instructional.
Yes, of course. So how do you do it? But
weird
for
is
some
that?
reason, towards the end of this one, I don't know what's going on. It gets
Bean
real
flick.
confusing.
Bean flicking 101. Here we go.
Bean flicking 101. So see,
What's
and-
on
and
the?
then
Where's
this-
the other finger going?
No, this is just it's
No,
telling
there's
where the
another
direct-
finger underneath the top finger. What's that?
Oh,
Finger?
this is trying to find the G spot.
Yes.
Oh,
and
it's
so
the
you-
rubbier. It's the little nub. You feel a nub.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Come
what you want
hither.
to feel.
The come
Down
hither,
here,
yeah.
down
Hither.
here, but then he goes over, and then
He goes.
How does he go in that muscle?
Well, that is the
that-
trick there.
That through the pee hole?
I don't know if that's a trick. I think that's something that's going to seriously injure a woman.
Yeah, and then not to
And
mention
then going
what-
around it.
and
What is
then
that?
just taking
Oh,
it
and then-
out. He took. You imagine that
Then you
you
just take
imagine
it
you're
out.
getting finger popped by your partner. He takes your vagina out.
Like a
Wait a
melon
second.
baller, scooping it out.
I mean,
of there.
this is just ridiculous.
I
But
don't
yes,
want to watch it again. But there
No,
was
no.
something stuck. Was something stuck in the vagina?
I think that was supposed to be the vagina because he's exploring down here, which that's where you get all your weird little ridges, and it's fun. It's like your little it's like your
Blind.
what's no.
This is like it's
It's like an encyclopedia down there. No, it's like when Frodo went through the deserts or went through the mountains. So you go through the mountains and then, oh my God, things are looking up. And then you say, let's look at the sun.
Now, are you talking about the mines
Mordor.
of Moria? Are you talking about Mordor? Or are you talking about when
It
he
depends on the
battled
woman's
Shelob?
vagina. It depends on the woman's vagina. I'll tell you one thing. If you get one that has the Mordor situation, you need to talk. You guys have to talk.
Yeah.
Especially if it's physically hot like lava. Does everyone get like? Because I feel like that's got to be a disease somewhere where someone's penis.
Lava vagina?
Like imagine if your penis or your vagina got like
Hot like lava?
yeah, like hot to the touch, like could burn you. Wouldn't that
Well,
be
but-
crazy?
That would be, but that's totally something crazy. I mean, we talked about spontaneous human combustion. I mean, I guess it's possible it starts in the loins.
What if you just get hot pussy?
Yeah. Hot
Because I know with
flashes are
hot
better in the-
hot wives is a thing. I know hot wife means like I believe that's a wife that you share.
No.
Yes,
Oh.
I think it's
My.
soon. Oh yes, Philexenia said mortar pussy is hard to get. You can't simply walk into it.
Whoa.
What'd you find, Marcus?
Any hot vagina news?
There's a woman on a mavenclinic.com. She's asking a question. The subject line is hot vagina.
Question mark?
She says, no statement, hot vagina.
She
but-
knows it's hot.
But it is, hey, I have a question. Is it normal for your genitalia to be hotter than the rest of your body?
Well, your vagina's on the inside, and my dick is in my pants.
But it's still going to be hotter because it's in your pants and it's next to everything else. I bet you.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
hot.
if you-
Breeze.
There's
She
a whole
says she
different
can't-
environment inside of my pants than outside of my
Yeah.
pants.
She says she can't even sleep sometimes because her vagina feels so hot.
It's so hot.
It's especially on the days before at the beginning of her fertile window.
Oh
She
my
has to
goodness.
Vagina?
She can't even sleep with underwear on because she has to fan it out.
She's like the female depiction of that dog sleeping on its back in front of the fan, but instead
What
of
the
a
fuck,
dog,
it's
it's a woman with
smoke?
her vagina.
Yeah, like how
Well,
does
in
she
there.
like? I guess
Well,
it
good
could
for
be-
her.
God,
She
you
says
know-
her hands and feet are always cold, but her lady bits make up a convection oven.
Oh my goodness. Well,
That's
that is
scary.
unfortunate. That's why it's wonder like, oh, is there a God? Why are my hands
And
and
they're-
feet so cold and my vagina is super hot?
And they're getting no help. No help at all.
Wow. Not one answer.
Not one answer.
Nothing about our pussy super warm. Because honestly, it feels like what you need to do is you have the guy go with you. You have to have the temperature man come.
I don't know. I think maybe turn up the AC a little bit, or do what I used to do in Pizza Hut when I worked at Pizza Hut, and I would eat all the string cheese, which is really all that they put inside of the pizza. Go to the freezer. I
actually
tapped
feel
a
like
lot of food in the freezer section.
If a woman can learn to sleep in a V formation like this, where you got the pussy up and out,
well,
right,
that would be
and open, like you could sleep on a kind of like, you know, the chiropractor, you get those triangles.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to sleep there.
And you sleep on it like that, right? And then if you open up, like, I guess you'd have to kind of hold your legs would have to be held to the sides of the bed, so your pussy can open up while you're sleeping.
No, you get one of the you go to a gynecological supply, you go to one of the medical supply stores, and you get the clamp, well, no, you get the clamp, not the stirrups. You get the clamp that like they put in and they screw out, and it goes like you get one of those,
and that has
air it out at night.
And that has multi-purposes. If you have a door that consistently slams shut, but you want a little breeze.
Yep.
That'll be very nice.
But I feel for that woman. I hope her vagina cools down.
I
hope
pray
it
to
does.
God her vagina has cooled. All right. Well, let's show a video.
She didn't really seem like she was in that much pain. She was just curious.
Well, it sounds like something I would talk about if
I'd be curious.
My butthole was like constantly super hot. I'd be like, I need to talk about it. Anyway, well, let's show these cute animals.
Speculum. Speculum. That's what
Absolutely.
it is.
And of course, that's why I have a new child's cartoon called The Skeptical Speculum, and it's all from the perspective of the speculum.
I did just see the speculum with a little monocle on and a detective's hat, and it's just like it's all about mysteries that it has to open things up to find out.
Well, let's show just a video of animals. This is just super cute. Sometimes animals don't belong on the football field or in sports. It's a total 180. There's nothing, like literally, this is just super clean and cute.
Well, if an animal goes on the field, it's actually very dangerous for everyone.
Yeah, well, that's why everyone has to stop, look at the animal, and occasionally they do play on, as we'll see in this. Just kind of a fun little clip show.
He's across the 20.
I love a good squirrel. The way they break down the squirrel is so cute, too.
A
Dolphins game?
See where he squats?
I believe so.
In the perfect place. Oh yeah, just sitting down in the zone coverage. Look, he's a little tired. Let's see if can he move. Let's see if he can move.
Let's see.
He's tired. Oh man!
And then look at this.
Get off.
They just can't seem to corral that squirrel.
He so wanted to fucking swear. He so wanted to swear.
Great pad level.
Great pad level.
Extension.
Look how cute it is.
3-0. Green Bay on top.
Oh, Green Bay!
Hey, it's got the cute.
The Vikings. It is cute. Then look at this pigeon. What's this pigeon doing? It's lining up for the kickoff. And the announcers have never even. Look at that bird flying with all the players. And then it does contain.
Football.
He's going to be the contain guy.
Oh, my.
Yeah, he's a contain guy.
He's very lucky he didn't just get fucking stomped to death.
This is like how you ran in high school. Look at that. Perfect form, extension.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a cat.
And doesn't even get phased that there's people
it
around.
Should. I feel like the other two make more sense, but someone's lost a cat.
Get both feet in right here at
who brought a cat to the stadium?
That could be a stadium cat, though. That could be a stadium cat.
That eats all the mice.
That's way too much fun at this point.
Yeah,
they didn't have a collar on.
Oh, and this is interesting.
That's scary.
Well,
that's bad news for them.
And this began a curse, I believe, for the Giants. This actually became very ominous. And look at that cat.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, though, there is a problem with black cats being murdered. People get, like, you have to actually, they try to adopt more black cats.
Please. I love black cats. At the 7, at the 7, at the 5, go into the end zone.
That's an important game, too. That's a conference game.
Woo! That's how boring the Giants game was. That they are focusing solely on this cat.
I keep thinking of the dude that made. Do you remember the guy during the Super Bowl that streaked?
Yep.
And then he bet on the sports books, like one of those like stunt bets. He bet that there would be a streaker at the Super Bowl.
Well, you know what happened with that story?
What happened?
He was too braggadocious. They found out, and they didn't give him the money.
Of course, because what he did
is he went on all these. He went on all these shows.
Are you gonna say he ended up in a fucking ditch?
Yeah,
No.
honestly, because he
It's
made something
literally-
like 750 grand. It was like
And
big
then-
money. It was like crazy money.
Do you know what he did right after? He went on FM radio on the morning shows and was just like, I did it. I scammed everyone. And then all of the people got mad. And then they said, nope, you don't get any money. So now
So
he's
weird. I thought that was like the smartest thing in the world. This insider, it's like insider trading for dumb people.
stop snitching on yourself at the very least. Just
Yeah.
if you did do that, just shut up, take the money.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, speaking of people that show up at events that aren't supposed to be there, not wearing a shirt, you know who I've been thinking about lately? Soy Bomb.
Soy Bomb.
who's that?
Do you remember during the Grammys?
Yeah, Soy Bomb. A guy showed up when Bob Dylan, but I think it was for when he was nominated for like Lovesick, Time Out of Mind, I think. And this guy, he was playing Lovesick. It's a beautiful song, wonderful song. And a guy just shows up in the background wearing no shirt and the word Soy Bomb painted
he's
on
doing,
his
like,
chest.
weird,
and,
like,
yeah, and he's
dance
just
and
doing this
shit.
thing. And Lovesick is like, it's such a slow, like, I've been I'm sick of love. Like it's, you know, later period Dylan. So it's,
I know.
it's
Honestly,
there's not a lot of energy to it.
You do make a great point. I think you're right. It's a later period, Dylan, because he was quite grumpy. Although that is actually a myth.
What?
I would
What,
like
that Bob
the
Dylan's
period.
grumpy?
No, the periods make women grumpy. I think it makes them magical.
You seem to be a man with a good attitude towards menstruation.
Yeah,
I have
you
no problem
love
with it. I don't
menstruation
actually-
today. Yeah,
I literally
no one
don't
has
care.
we don't have a problem with menstruation.
I've never even some of those guys. All that. I really don't give. I don't care about a lot of stuff.
How do we get there from Soy Bomb? How do we get
I don't
back
know.
to
I
you
showed
having sex
videos.
with women on their
I don't
period?
want to have sex
from
with
Soy Bomb.
anybody.
From Soy Bomb, just from a weird protest man that no one was sure what he was protesting, but
did
he was
nothing.
he looked very upset about something. Everyone knew he was upset about something, but no one
yes.
could really figure out what it was.
That
Oh,
was the Wonder Boys soundtrack. Because I remember the Wonder Boys was a big movie with Michael Douglas.
That's right.
And Tobey
Very-
Maguire.
Yeah.
It was a good novel too, very good novel.
Yeah, I heard they made. I
Michael
heard they made.
Chabon.
I hear they made
Claire
a book
Rebecca
out of
says
that
it
movie.
makes me. Claire Rebecca says no, my period makes me super grumpy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
there's some
I'm
grouchiness sometimes.
I'm
Not
sorry
this
about
one.
that. Well, we've talked a lot about sex, so let's just show this ASMR video, and we don't have to play a lot of it. I actually felt a little sick when I watched it. So let's just show Zuckerberg.
It's not always about sex.
I felt sick. I said, I don't know. I know. But this one, I do think. Anyway, let's just listen to Mark Zuckerberg. This is an ASMR, and I don't know.
Marco
I'm not sure.
Portnoy was Soy Bomb, according to track.
Portnoy.
Yes,
There's a
Michael
Barstool, I
Portnoy.
think. Isn't that interesting? Be another Portnoy, because I know that's the dude who got the Barstool Sports there.
Your terms of service.
Isn't there a significant free market
Fuck
incentive
Mike Lee.
that a social media company, including yours, has in order to safeguard the data of your users across the country? Asking if I had a new family or if there was a fake Facebook post of Chris Coons. I went to the one they suggested that had different middle initials. To the most rapacious commercial predators in
Well, I know that you determine what kind of content would be deemed harmful.
History
Oh.
to do is to be a strong advocate yourself, personally, here in Washington.
It's just this. The whole video.
Many disclosure of online ads. What specific steps are you taking to ensure that foreign money is not financing?
Is the fact that there
Oh,
have
but they're
been
making a.
law enforcement organizations that use Facebook's platform to move for the law.
Do you think that's really the sound of him drinking water?
No.
Please submit to the record. Do you believe that people of color were not?
Questions, specifically Senator Fisher, you talked about Facebook storing this data, and I think you just talked about the data being in the system. And then, how much do you...
Oh, gross. Oh, don't do it.
How Cambridge Analytica using another platform, Twitter, similarly targeted content.
You're almost out of glucose, Marcus.
This is a good one.
Jesus.
I'm drinking sparkling.
There was a lot of glucose in that one.
There's a lot of glucose. Glucose?
Glucose.
Oh my god, and the whole
Yeah.
thing.
That's why it's called Lucozade, because Glucozade sounds awful.
Oh yeah.
Lucozade doesn't sound that much better. But apparently, Lucozade is supposed to be. I guess technically it's a hangover cure.
I'm Glenn Close for glucose. Oh yeah, that would work. She should do an ad.
Take
for
it when I get
glucose.
them. When I get them shroom headaches, I drink a lot of Lucozade.
Oh, do you get
Glenn
shroom
Close
headaches?
should start working
Yeah,
for the sugar
yeah.
industry.
It's
Glenn
the-
Close
it's-
brings you glucose. Honestly, sounds like I would be.
It's the-
Technically, it's her podcast. She's gonna fucking.
It's the side effect.
Wait,
You get side effect. Yeah, side effect is headaches.
Really?
For some people, for me at least, yeah. For some people, the
sorry.
side effect of, so it lasts about a day or so, but it's worth it.
Okay.
To not be sad.
Yeah, buddy.
I agree. Well, anyway, that was Mark Zuckerberg doing ASMR, drinking some water. He had a heck of a day. He had a heck of a day there in front of all those other criminals talking to criminals, criminals, and all of us got to watch him drink all that water there.
And I looked up a little bit about Soy Bomb, is that he was actually hired to give Bob a good vibe, and he decided to take it upon himself. He was supposed to be in the background, and then he took it upon himself to go up to the front, take off his shirt, and dance around with Soy Bomb, because he said that it had multiple meanings, because soy is a dense nutritional substance and bomb is an explosion. So what he did was an explosion of art. He also said it had a double meaning, soy bomb, Spanish, I am bomb. And in the end of it, he wasn't given the $200 he was promised for the performance.
He was only supposed to make $200.
I'm surprised he was supposed to get paid at all. They should have split the difference and given him $100. Because he did put on a show. We're talking about it now. I didn't even know Bob Dylan still performed unless Soy Bomb was there.
Honestly, do you think Bob Dylan would not fucking smack him on the fucking neck?
Oh, Bob Dylan would violently murder him. He's a tiny man, but the amount of aggression in those little hands.
He didn't look he did not look amused during the Soy Bomb performance. Lovesick's a fantastic song though. New Bob Dylan album is overrated, but
I can't even.
He's starting to actually make more notes now. Weirdly, after all of those years, now in the new songs, he's starting to. Is that a little bit low? Is that a small?
Yeah.
Where for a while he was that one.
Oh, I don't.
Now
like
it's more like,
well, it's a little high. It's a little higher now. It's like, I'm in love. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
1963.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, we're talking about fun performances. Let's show this ping pong clip. This is a show. I don't know where it's from, but it's fairly difficult to do what this man does, which is why we're not on TV.
Man, he better have this inside of his dick.
No, it's not inside of his dick. You'll see what he can do.
It's Japan.
This is the whole video. Yeah, you'll see him there.
Holy shit, that guy's a fucking.
That's pretty tough to do. Whoa,
is he?
Oh,
yeah!
And the fans go crazy.
That is actually not a ping pong ball. That is a calcified clitoris that got stuck to his tongue.
Really?
Like from his wife.
And he got a 15.
Not bad. I don't know what that's out of. It might be out of like 1,000, but
I'm not sure. But it got a 15. I think that was the applausometer.
In ping pong, you're supposed to win by 2.
You have to. You have to, which is why I don't play ping pong. I suck at ping pong. People who are good at ping pong, hats off to you, because if someone says, let's play ping pong, they're good at it. Yeah. It's much like Call of Duty, where it's like everyone I've ever played has been way too good, so I can't even begin to learn how to do it.
Seriously, Cena, our buddy Cena, host of Fraudsters, he's just like, man, gonna play some COD with me this fucking weekend, bro. And then I tried it one time.
No.
And these fucking 9-year-olds beat me and call me the worst words.
Oh, never do it on the mic. Never.
He likes to do it on the mic because Cena likes yelling at them.
I know.
But
they're so
they're so mean.
Do you guys want to see what Game of Thrones would have been like if it was set in Wisconsin?
Sure.
Okay, this video is really funny.
What's it called? Is it Game of Cheese?
No, it's called Game of Thrones if it was in Wisconsin. But this is the different clip from Wisconsin. Let's see. I have 3 total clips, but we only have time for one.
Person 49 says if you're good at ping pong, you've spent some time in rehab.
That's true. All right, here we go. If Jon Snow was from Wisconsin.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Don't ruin it. Don't. This is brilliant.
I know the whole
thing. I know you won't hurt me. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
He's from Minnesota.
Do know some things. I know I love casserole. I know you love casserole too. Yeah, I says casserole and not hot dish.
Casserole sucks and you know it.
I have to go home now.
This is what I do.
Packers. Do you know the last time the Vikings won a Super Bowl? Yeah, never.
You might be better dialogue than the movie actor show actually had.
You shot me. From Wisconsin, not Iowa. Seabiscuit, come on, we gotta. Sheboygan. If only Brett Favre had this good of aim in the 2009 NFC Championship. Okay. That one I deserved. You know, Gordon Bombay was the best thing to come out of here.
There it is. Good job, buddy. It's this Charlie Barron's guy.
Can I just be a real, honestly, that he is why I stopped watching that show.
Jon Snow?
That character, I don't like that character.
I had the weird thing about Game of Thrones as someone who did not watch it, but saw as a social movement what it was. Every spoiler I got was because someone was bitching about it.
Yes.
Like no spoilers were like, this was so awesome, you got to see it. Every spoiler was just like, and then they fucking killed Jon Snow. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to watch it. But no one
now
was
you
happy.
Spoiled it again. You did it again, but they did
I did it again. Everybody knows. Everybody knows he's gone.
No, but that's the thing. Like I was talking about this last night. Like that, it was so insane how that show was here and then it's fucking gone. Nobody talks about Game of Thrones. Like that's how awful that fucking ending was. That's how awful that last season. Like just nobody talks about it. It's like it never even happened.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. And then he married that woman. That was cool. He got to see her boobies on the set, and then he got to take the boobies back home.
Well, isn't that nice after a series of consensual courting rituals, I'm sure. Well, you know what's so funny, Marcus, to steal your term before we go here, do you want it done early or do you want it done right? And I feel like the Game of Thrones dudes, they said they had another project, but they effed up so bad, they lost that project.
Well, they lost the project.
Do what you gotta do when you gotta do it.
They sacrificed that whole television show so they get Star Wars, and then their Star Wars pitch didn't work.
That was one of the strangest. I've never seen, like, from the sidelines, some fans more disappointed in my life.
To be honest. It was terrible. No, that's the thing. It's the one thing, no matter how popular you are, no matter how big you get, nothing will kill you more than laziness. It's just lazy storytelling. It's laziness will kill you every fucking time. No matter, doesn't matter how fucking huge you are.
It's giving up before the end. Like all you have to do is not give up, and you don't end. Your legacy doesn't end as a loser. Like,
and that's
even if
you
you suck, if you're 100%, I do believe it's like, even if you suck and you're 110% sucking, that's so much better than someone who's brilliant and 40% brilliant.
I completely agree. That's why we watched the How to Orgasm video, but we've got to go.
Because I never know how I orgasm.
I don't want to know how you orgasm, to be honest. I'm sure it'll come up in the court when you and Natalie have your violent divorce. Obviously, I'm just joking. You guys,
I always think violent emotionally, not violent physically.
Oh my! Are you kidding me? Natalie would. I mean, honestly, just cut to Henry at my front door. Two black eyes, just be like,
truly. That's how I know she'll kill me. No,
no one killing anybody. We're just joking.
Oh, what was I just gonna say about? I remember in the Naked Gun. I just rewatched Naked Gun movies when Leslie Nielsen turns to her and he's like, "I faked every orgasm."
Well, if you guys want to watch more of that guy, I honestly thought they were very funny. You can watch if Jack Dawson was from Titanic was from Wisconsin. You can watch that, or he just basically.
It was good.
It
was good. It was fun. Yeah, it's fun.
It's good old clean.
Hot dish. No matter who says hot dish, I'm gonna laugh.
Dish.
It's fun.
I said
hot dish is really fun. What is hot dish?
It's a casserole.
It's
That's what
same.
Minnesota.
It's just
it really does.
Minnesotans and Wisconsinites, they fight over the same things, over who says the thing the dumbest.
Boredom. Intense boredom.
No, intense hatred. No, people from Minnesota think that they're better than people from Wisconsin, but I got some news for you. Everyone elsewhere thinks all of us are the same. And at least Wisconsin, we're humble. We know who we are. We have fun. And we've had better, I'm going to say, overall talent. Minnesota's got Dylan. Minnesota's got Prince. Wisconsin's got Halle Berry, Chris Farley, the dude who played RoboCop, me.
Peter Weller? Peter Weller up against Prince.
No,
Minnesota's got better, but you also forgot Husker Du. You forgot the replacements. Like it's Minnesota has better musicians. I'm sorry.
Wisconsin has better serial killer.
Yeah,
Jeffrey Dahmer and better comedian. Give me comedians.
I'll give you that. But Minnesota's got you fucking it slits your fucking throat when it comes to musicians.
Yeah, we don't really care about music in Wisconsin unless
you
you're
guys like
drunk.
You guys need something Bavarian.
Hey, my wife. What is that?
Yeah, I don't want her. You can have her. She's too fat
She's
for
too
me.
fat for
Hey,
me. Hey,
she's too fat for me.
Hey.
Yeah.
And that song is funny because everyone dancing is fat.
Yeah.
Everyone. The men are huge.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, just look.
if you haven't been to a good, now we have to end
fish
the
fry?
stream. But if you have not been to a fish fry that has a little polka, oh, my future wife, get ready for some fun times in Sheboygan.
She's going up on the knee.
Oh,
Get a bounce that wife. Bounce that wife.
oh my goodness. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for watching. We hope you're doing good out there. And I don't know. I feel like
People asking immediately. People were like, "Husker Du No Dogs episode."
Ooh,
maybe.
What genre is
he never likes our pitches, guys. He never likes any one of the rest of our pitches.
I don't get Zen Arcade. I'm sorry.
Right.
I've tried a million times. I've tried a million times to get Zen Arcade. I can't fucking penetrate it. Their cover of 8 Miles High is amazing. It's great, but I just can't penetrate Zen Arcade as a fucking album. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I know they're very talented. I know they're very important. People
won't
love
do Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young for us.
Henry. Marcus, rather, I'm sorry. What about if you cover the soundtrack for Back to the Future?
Oh, Huey Lewis in the News. I will say this, that the replacements are definitely on the maybe pile. Definitely on the maybe. They're on the maybe pile. On the maybe
as
pile.
good as we're going to get, folks.
They're on the
That is
maybe.
as good
They're
as
on
we're
the
going to
maybe
get.
pile. So,
He
yeah,
won't do Sammy Hagar. He won't do Bob Seger.
What about Sieg?
And
we're going to do this all night. All right, everyone. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Hail yourselves. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. And we will.
Are we rolling out on a video or no?
No, I don't really. I mean, unless you want to watch the
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. If you want to watch if Jack Dawson was from Wisconsin.
No.
We can just say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. You can search it on YouTube. Hail yourselves, everyone. Bye-bye.